the internet? It's your boy, Hipster Jesus, here to tell you about another bag that you might be interested in. I don't know why, but for some reason I seem to be the internet's personal bag stylist. I get more questions sent to me via email from like friends of friends on behalf of other friends, people trying to get and people through the website. So listen, if you send me an email and I don't get back to you, it's because there's a lot going on. Today, we are looking at this, just a quick look at this bag, Weller. I'd never heard about these guys, but one of you guys on the channel mentioned Weller, and I reached out, and they were like totally open to sending me some stuff. They actually sent me a tote bag as well, which this tote bag is killer. If you need like a simple tote bag made strong, it's just got one pocket inside. There's a little pocket, and there's a shoulder thing. As soon as this came, I was like, babe, we got a new shopping bag. I asked for, I was like, it looks like you have a fanny pack, man. Send that fanny pack over, and this thing's dope. It's got multiple pockets, got 3 different locations. I think one of them had some fuzzies on them. Anyways, there's a pocket in here that's some fuzzies. This will be going in my list of stuff that I like, because here's the thing about this brand Weller that I'm realizing. See this clip, similar to Track out in Scotland, is they're using stuff that is like not going to break down on you over time. There's no moving pieces here. 2 metal bits, okay? And they just slide into each other just like this. They've got a nice matte finish. Very interesting. Weller has done the same thing. Like you see this aesthetic also on their chest strap, all right? Which is interesting. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Watch out, my son's coming through the back of the screen. This is the thing with this company. They just want to make really well-built stuff. That's what they say is their thing. They want it to be something that'll last forever. And they also have some damn interesting designs, at least on this guy. This has got some seriously interesting stuff going on that I haven't experienced anywhere else. This is just a backpack, a day pack from them. And here's one of the first things you're gonna notice about this bag is it actually has a very soft feel. It feels nice and comfortable. One of my favorite places of interaction is this little handle. It's just seatbelt, but it's like, you know, it's like airline seatbelt stuff where somehow it was softer and it's nicer, and that kind of like translates throughout the bag. This material is very floppy and soft, but has a kind of density to it. This is called Robic Double Grid 420 fabric, and your guess is as good as mine. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't encountered this, I think, in other places yet. They also have like a tarpaulin type thing down here at the bottom for like a very robust, you know, this is scuff resistant. This is heavy duty stuff. Now their idea for the bag was they like the flap, the rucksack kind of flap, but like there's just no question that a zippered entry to the main compartment is by far the easiest way in and out, because it's true. This flappy dappy, like all the way back and forth getting into stuff, it's just like, it's a hassle when you're getting in and out of a bag that's the main access of the bag. But they did a little zipper here, okay, that gives me access to the main compartment of the bag. Inside of there's a zipper that gets me access to this middle compartment on the bag. So we have a second compartment there. Then you have a zipper down the middle, which gets you just this flat front bit here. And then on the back of the flap, you have a little quick access in here, which is fluffy. It's got some like fleece lined business in there. Okay, bueno. And then to top it off, you've got 2 big old water bottle pockets on either side. These things are actually really great. This is my Camelback Chute. Chute water bottle, which by the way, they came out with a new one that has a magnetic like attachment. This one you have to like clip in. The new one has like just a simple magnet, just like blip, blip. I've ordered it. It's on the way. I'm so excited about a damn like $12 water bottle. For all my favorite like sort of daily carry and travel accessories, you can go to bagworks.co/pouches. I'm keeping a list there. Where like I'm just keeping a list there. Now I'm gonna show you all of the things in this bag here, how I've used it. But before I do, let me just, again, I'm 5'10", 190 pounds. These straps are killer. They're great. They've got a nice contour to them, nice padding, everything's solid. They're fine. Like I said before, I just need a strap to be fine, satisfactory. I've had lots of straps that were not fine. It sucks. These are fine. But one of the things that I felt was I actually got a little annoyed with on this bag. I only used it for about 3 days, so maybe this is something that gets better over time, but they've got that same kind of clip for the sternum strap. It's the kind of straps that I do like having a sternum strap. I ride my bike into town and the cafes and stuff as we're traveling. And so I'm always needing that sternum strap. But getting this on and off took more focus than I liked. Now, I have a fanny pack from Track, T-R-A-K-K-E. Again, I'll put a link in the description below at this time code to my favorite fanny packs, bum bags, stuff like that. This guy will definitely be going in there. For a fanny pack, I like that Track one that I used every day for a long time. It has a similar sort of thing where it's just a piece of metal you put inside and then it stays clicked. On fanny packs, slings, stuff like that, I find that this is easier. The buckle is bigger, it's fatter, it's easier to get your fingers in and out of in some ways. This one's smaller and it's easier, I don't know. You just get used to it. That's all I'm getting at is like, by the end of the time, I had gotten used to it, but I felt like I wasn't quite getting it every time, especially getting it on. So I don't know, your mileage may vary in terms of, I can't tell which side to put it in first. Once it's in, it's in. It's just a little bit of a bummer for me that way. Okay, let's start with the front of the bag. Again, this is just gonna be kind of a quick look on this guy. I just thought it was an interesting bag, give these guys some love. Front of the bag, just a vertical pocket where inside, this has been my snack pocket. A lot of you guys know, if you've been watching any of my recent videos, I'm all about the snack. I got nuts in here, I got an Epic bar, I've got a mushroom focus shot. I don't drink coffee anymore. Coffee just is too much of a high and then a crash. It just really kills me, But these focus shocks from Four Sigmatic, it's like a 5-hour energy, except it's not made out of just gross and bad stuff for you. And it's got the lion's mane in it. I've talked about this, I mentioned this in a handful of videos recently. I like this guy, I'll put a link to this below. This is interesting. If you need one of those little what's great is it's in your bag, it lasts a while. I normally only do half of these, but I'm like a little, I'm very sensitive when it comes to, I'm such a sensitive little boy. I'm just a sensitive little guy. So I only do half of this and it's like great little bump that gets me and it lasts for a while. It doesn't have a huge crash because it's got that lion's mane in it. Lion's mane's a mushroom. How do they work? Okay, then underneath the rucksack, you just go, let me get a little glance here. You have, you can see what is basically what I call your middle panel. Inside of here, it goes all the way down. I basically just have my notebook in there. What's interesting about this is I can access it here or from the other side in the main compartment, which I'll show you. Yeah, both of these are YKK Aquaguard sealed. Then inside the flap, another one, and this one has fuzzies in it. This is where I put my glasses when I have my little Bluetooth headphones that are in here. They go in here as well. It's nice, it's got some nice fuzzy. It's cushy, dude, that feels good. Now, this bag is fairly floppy. Right now it looks really floppy because I don't have my laptop in it. My laptop's recording audio. I got a 15-inch MacBook Pro, which obviously sets right up against the back of the bag. So as I open it up, they've got the compartment here for the laptop. You got some fuzzies in it. That is pulled up off the bottom of the bag, but there isn't anything really rigid in the bag to keep it from crushing down. So it doesn't feel like the best laptop protection, but it's fine. As far as I'm concerned, it's fine. Now, on the front side here, you might be able to see there's a zipper. This gets me into that middle compartment where my notebook was. So I don't even have to go and open up this flap in here. If I'm over here and I just wanna get in there, bada boom, bada bing. In use, I didn't use that very often. I found that my mind was either in main compartment or middle compartment mode, and that's kind of how I rolled. Then what I got in here is just a few pouches. I've got two water-filled pouches. One of them's this is my daily carry setup. So in here, I have my Bluetooth headphones, which I kind of live and die by. Right now I'm using the Sennheisers. Check out my Bluetooth headphone Deathmatch. It's a little entertaining, but you learn a lot about Bluetooth headphones because if you don't have a pair, you should probably get some for over-ear noise canceling, cut the cord, and I don't know, I take all my calls from this. It's excellent. So I'll put a link in the description to at this time code or in one of those information things for my Bluetooth headphone Deathmatch. But both of these are from Waterfield. I just love these pouches. You can get my favorite pouches at bagworks.co/pouches. These Waterfield ones are killer. They're wax canvas. They got some organization. Inside of this one, I actually have been using this for my keyboard and external hard drive, my mouse, because I'm like the loser at the coffee shop. Luckily, the coffee shop here in Sebastopol, where I'm working in California, is there's just a lot of people are working there. But I set this thing up. The one you should get is the Roost, because this is, I got this, they're still waiting to send me one to compare. This is the neck stand, which I got. It's like China ripoff, 20 bucks. Hey, it's okay for 20 bucks, but like support indie manufacturing. Get the Roost one. The thing is killer, and it feels so much more quality than this. But I set this up to get my neck from here to there, because I mean, this is like, you can see, I got a little hump going, man. My grandma had that hump. I don't want the hump, man. Got to get off the hump. I don't want the hump. So for daily carry, that's all I carry, right? So I've got those pouches. I keep everything in pouches so I can change in between bags really easily. And when I get to the coffee shop, I just pull my pouches out. I've got everything I need right there. So listen, this Weller bag's very interesting. I think this company is very interesting. I like the branding. I like what they're doing. I'd never heard of these guys before, and one of y'all put it on a comment, and I reached out. I just think this is a really solid bag. Ultimately, it's simple. It's lightweight. It's very like there's not that much, like you just look at it, it's just a bag. But then as you start to use it, there's all these different features. There's all these different places. You can organize it a lot of different ways. So gotta give my seal of approval to this guy. This thing's pretty dope. Listen, I've got a huge list of my favorite daily carry bags over at bagworks.co, all right? You can see all my favorite, but that's on that list is not all the bags. They're just my favorite bags, right? And I'm trying to keep them in a way, I'm figuring out how I'm gonna display them. So, because some people wanna just look at a bunch of them. Some people wanna like watch the video for each one to figure out which one they wanna get. Because my whole thing is I wanna get you into something that you actually love. I wanna get you into something that isn't gonna let you down. I wanna get you into something that you feel really proud of and you like kind of have a connection to. Because I find that when I am connected to the things in my life, when I feel like there's something that matters about the things in my life, it helps me to feel like I might matter a little bit more. And let's be honest, I've got children to raise. I got a wife to stay married to. I got like all the possibility and all this love in my life that like, it's on me if I drop that ball. Do you know what I mean? And when I feel the meaning in my life, like everything just gets better. But I struggle with depression. I struggle with like depression big time and have for a very long time. And I know all about it. That's why I'm serious about what I get my bumps from and what I put in my body is because, man, all those ups and downs and all that, it's like, dude, hold on, let's get at a level and let's meditate and that's why I spent a lot of time in meditation. Anyways, the point being, it's a good bag from Weller. We can get into all that stuff in another time. I've been Chase Warden Reeves, hipster homeless person from the internet. Hope that you have enjoyed this stay here on my channel. Please subscribe, get involved. All that means is subscribed. I don't have anything for you to get involved with. Please don't send me emails. But I hope you find something that you love. If you do love it, use my links because sometimes I have affiliate relationships with those companies. And that's how we're supporting ourselves right now. I want to build like a YouTube empire where I'm talking about products and companies that are interesting. We'll see how that goes. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye. Bagworks.co, chasereeves.net. Those are the websites.
I guess those are the websites.
Yeah,
He's wanting us to, I guess, go check out what he's up to or something like that. Yeah, looks nice.